Guys, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Bitcoin 2022. Tim, this is the largest conference in the industry. We've got massive names here. I'll just go ahead and show you some of them over on my screen. We got President Nayib Bukele speaking, Michael Saylor. You may have met that. You may have seen the interview we did with him. He's going to be speaking. Safadine Amos, the author of the Bitcoin Standard. If you have not read that book and you're in crypto, you are missing out. You need to read Safadine Amos' book. That should be mandatory reading for any noobs in the crypto space. We got Adam Back, Jack Mallers of Strike, Yeonmi Park. I've never really been able to pronounce her name. If I remember correctly, she's a North Korean defector. Yes, she is. And a few other major people down here. Cool. Kathy Wood. I would love to meet Kathy Wood. Her story of how she founded Ark Invest was very, very interesting. She was doing a one-year Bible reading plan, and she was reading about the Ark of the Covenant and said, you know what, I want to go out and start a company called Ark. And then it's got $50 billion in assets under management. Cynthia Loomis, she's a politician. Dr. Jordan Peterson.
What a regal photo of Jordan Peterson.
I know, right? That photo is something else, dude.
He looks like he's about to go to war.
He does. He looks like he's about to go to war with some like college students. That's what he looks like.
No, it's going to go to war with FUD.
He's going to go to war with FUD. I just find it very interesting that Jordan Peterson is going to be here. This is such a big conference. You got a lot of people that are not in crypto coming.
Also, how about Aaron Rodgers and Odell Beckham?
Yeah.
For the sports community. We're going to discuss this here in a little bit. We've already seen it blowing up, but watch the sports community blow up with crypto.
Look at the music. Look at the people for the sound
Mouse, Logic, San Holo, Run the Jewels.
Yeah,
Steve Aoki.
And then I just want to say real quick, I know you're watching Aaron Rodgers. I'm serious. So we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen.
Yeah. 35,000 attendees, guys. It's going to be a really, really, really big deal. We are very much looking forward to it. Cannot wait to meet all of y'all. Oh, and by the way, let's scroll all the way to the bottom here because there might be something on this page that you guys would be interested in.
I think you scrolled too far.
I think I did scroll too far. Where is it? No, we need to go to all press here. We scroll down, and then we look at other press. Oh, look at that. Ew. Oh, look at that. Other Bitcoin 2022 media partners.
We'll take
Crypto Jeb. I wonder who that guy is.
Whoa,
hey, look, it's his
website.
That guy. Look at that. They've got a website.
Whoa.
How about that? Check this out.
Look at this guy.
This looks so official. How about that? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done. Yeah. No, but guys, the point is we are media partners with Bitcoin 2022, and we are looking forward to it. So, Tim, every single year, something big happens at Bitcoin 2022. If you're going to announce something in crypto, you announce it at Bitcoin 2022. There have been rumors that Strike CEO Jack Mallers is going to be announcing a major partnership with Apple at Bitcoin 2022 when he speaks. Do you believe that's going to happen? And if so, what effect would that have on Bitcoin?
Well, and I think that's the biggest one. I alluded to this earlier when I said if the price of Bitcoin goes down, it's due to bad news, but we're actually expecting good news, bullish news. If you're following him on Twitter, how can it not be what he's talking about? And I think he's doing the keynote speaking, if I'm not wrong, on the 6th or the 7th or something. I believe that he is going to at least bring us the beginnings of Apple's full-on adoption of not just Bitcoin, but crypto as a whole. And I think it's going to be massively bullish. Now, when you asked me earlier and you said, Tim, is this conference going to be a bullish move? I said maybe. The reason why is because there's a lot of different factors that we could go with. And Smay and I were talking about this morning, and I want to go ahead. You can go to my chart, Smay. If we did some back analysis on the charts, this is where I say I don't know what's going to happen because it'd be nice to say, oh, in the past, we've seen the price respond either bullish or bearish, so we can make a prediction. But in all reality, we've only ever had 2 of these conferences before. So last year, during 2021, we actually, the 2 days of the conference, had 2 red candles. And you guys can see right there.
Can I just apologize to our viewers right now? I'm a goober, and I went to the wrong screen.
Oh, okay.
So now
they'll catch up. They'll catch
up.
All right, you're on my screen now?
Yeah.
All right, so these 2 candles right here, I went ahead and marked the second day. We had 2 red candles. It was right there during the middle of the accumulation phase. We just had all of the Elon FUD that brought us all the way down into the higher 20s, low 30s. But there's nothing significant here. 2 months later, we ended up outdoing that price. We ended up rallying. So there's one case. There's a case where after the conference, the price actually moved bearish during the conference, had a couple of days, had some bullish run. We actually had a lot of hope happening right here towards the middle of June. And then, of course, we flooded out and came down, hit that spring. That's the one time we've seen it. The other time we had a conference because we had to miss 2020 due to the pandemic. But in 2019, we had a conference where actually the peak of 2019 was the last day of the conference. So the last day of the conference was actually 2019's all-time high price of Bitcoin. And then, of course, we went into like a little bear market. We came down and we started showing hope, and then we had the pandemic. So of the two situations we had on the charts, I don't think the conference has had itself a big impact. You can go off my screen now, Smay. It's not had a big impact on the price of Bitcoin, or at least not a predictable impact. So I don't think we can say, well, the conference is happening, so therefore Bitcoin price will do X. What's going to happen, though, is what is announced at said conference. And again, that Jack Mallers interview, or not interview, his keynote speaking, if that news is what we are suspecting, and it is a partnership with Apple, it wouldn't be the conference that boosted Bitcoin. It would be Apple that boosted Bitcoin.
That's exactly right. That's what I was about to say. It's the thing is, some years, Bitcoin 2022 coming up, everybody pumps it up and hypes it up and says, oh my gosh, the conference coming. Let's see the market rally 20%. And then it just doesn't do anything because it's just a conference and nothing major got announced, or something big gets announced but doesn't have a big impact on the price. And it gets priced in, and then it's a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of event. But this time, I don't think the build up to Bitcoin 2022 has led to hardly any impact on the price. You might be wondering, well then, Jeb, why are you talking about it if it hasn't had an impact on the price? The reason we're talking about it is because it could have an impact on the price. If we see the right things get announced at Bitcoin 2022, then we could end up seeing a major run on Bitcoin. If nothing happens at Bitcoin 2022, then there will be probably no story. If Bitcoin 2022 is a letdown as far as releases and announcements, then cool. Okay, it probably won't have any impact on the price because it just nothing happened, whatever. But if we see some kind of major announcement, then that could end up leading to a massive growth in the price. And here's the other thing to keep in mind. There have been a lot of institutions stepping into the space in the last 12 months, and many of those institutions may be getting ready to announce things at Bitcoin 2022, because if you're going to announce something in crypto, you announce it at Bitcoin, whatever the year's number is, at the Bitcoin conference. It is the Bitcoin conference. If you're going to announce something, you announce it there to the 30,000 most dedicated people in the cryptocurrency space. I think we're going to see some big announcements. Now, Apple might not come out and announce that they are going to be adopting Bitcoin, and the reason I say they may not do that is, one, we just don't know that. Number two, I'd be surprised if it was just Jack Mallers announcing that. It would probably be Jack Mallers in partnership with someone from Apple if they were to announce that. I would think that Apple would want to do that announcement on their own. I kind of doubt that Jack Mallers would announce that for Apple. He would probably be the one beholden to Apple with how the announced schedule is going to happen. So unless there is somebody going to Bitcoin 2022 that we don't know about that is from Apple, which I have not seen, we very well may not see that announcement. So don't get your hopes up on that, but it could happen. The point with Bitcoin 2022 is it poses a lot of opportunities, so be watching it very, very closely. We will be keeping you guys up to date on social media as we're running around the conference, trying to meet as many of you guys as we possibly can.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Look at this guy.
He watched the entire video.
What a cool guy.
I think the next thing that he wants to do is hit the like button and then probably even subscribe to the channel.
And perhaps even comment down below what he thought.
That would be pretty cool.
Wow, what a cool guy.